The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Cool Hands to talk for a moment. There has been some talk of late that there is some friction between he and his teammates over how much he calls for the ball. I asked him about it, and he said if there is any, I hope it can be put to rest at some point. We're all on the same team trying to reach the same goals. We'll see if they can iron out their issues, guys.
It's rare to see a freeze-out like this, but if you saw what he's been saying, it isn't too much of a shock.
Not at all. I mean, if you've got something to say about your teammates, it's best to say it in the sanctity of the locker room, not in public.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said, whatever you do not get caught up in a run-and-gun type of game. We need to keep the pace under control. He also talked about their defense in the open court, saying, don't let them get comfortable in transition. We need to shut down their fast break. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. Anderson kicks to Johnson. Now the feed to Evans. Good work defensively by Horford.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Johnson. Horford the pass to Cool Hands. Shot clock at 6. Horford with the screen on Johnson. Here's Cool Hands. Off the left rim and out.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Kicks to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Scott pulls it in.
Well, head coach Jason Kidd, that's a phrase I didn't expect to hear this quickly, but Kidd wasted no time. Only a matter of weeks after he announced his retirement as a player, he was named the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. And, it's going to be interesting to see the transition. Kidd, obviously, great basketball IQ, so well respected as a person in the league. I think it's just a matter of time before he really finds his footing and becomes an excellent coach. They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Cool Hands passes to Court. Stolen by Anderson. Johnson kicks to Evans. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And back to Coach Jason Kidd, Clark, a rookie at the coaching profession, but one of the most intelligent and respected point guards over his 19 years in the NBA.
Yeah, always respected as a leader, and his basketball IQ off the chart. So I think he's one of the few guys that could go right from playing to being a successful head coach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Paul Millsap's checked in for Horford. MyCAREER comes in for Kyle Korver. And John Jenkins subbed in for Williams. Taylor dishes to Teletovic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nets lead by 13.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Cool Hands passes to Scott. Carroll kicks to Jenkins. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
You know, you can point to their shooting percentage in the low 30s, guys, if you're looking for the reason that game didn't go their way.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible to win a game when you're posting a number like that, Steve. I mean, it's just not going to happen. They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
Here's Cool Hands. Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Cool Hands got 6. And as we can...
Coming up next month.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Schroeder is out there with cool hands. And it's Williams at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Cool Hands. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Horford with the screen on Williams. Here's Cool Hands. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. He's got 8.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Pass to Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open. You know, one part of Joe Johnson's game that tends to get overlooked, guys, is his ability to create space with the dribble. He's got great size, and that ability makes him the potent scorer he is.
And for Joe Johnson, as you mentioned, Clark, great size, and he's comfortable, truly, Steve, from shooting anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, and whether it's a spot up or off the dribble, he can go either direction. He's so strong, excellent ball handling ability. But I think he could do a little more damage inside if he chose to. He's got the body to be a good post-up player.
And the nation of intimidation right in front of us here, guys, on this overlay. Let's take a moment here for the career leaders in blocks per game, some giants of the NBA.
Well, that's what you'd expect, right? Mark Eaton, 7'4", Manute Bol, 7'7". I mean, those are specialists right there. And then you have more all-around big guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson. And I'll tell you what, if you're averaging around 3 blocks a game, well, that's top tier.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Horford.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Livingston dishes to Anderson. Livingston passes to Anderson. Left side, Anderson. That's good. Anderson's got 6.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Memphis.
Well, they fought extremely hard to win that game. They were exhausted, and you could see what the win meant to them at the end of overtime.
Well, they deserve to get a little emotional after that one, Steve. I mean, come on now. It's usually going to be that way when you claw out a tight win in overtime. You got to show some emotion.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
That free throw good from Livingston.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Atlanta. Millsap a screen. And it's good. Now Johnson. A 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to...
Now, presented by Sprint. Let's get it. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return to twilight, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. Tyshawn Taylor is out there with Terry. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Teletovic in at the 4 slot. Jenkins drains it from beyond the arc. Jenkins got 8.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it, and everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Atlanta. Back to Budenholzer, who was with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
No one covering. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Terry kicks to Lopez. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands, deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted. They put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level.
That one goes. Count it. 20 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
The Hawks making a change here. Horford's checked in. Anderson dishes to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got 12 points in just the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Picked by Horford. The pass to Schroeder. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He misses the free throw. Brooklyn making some changes. Garnett comes in for Brook Lopez. And Karolinko's subbed in for Mirza Teletovic.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Taylor attacking. Garnett the pass to Anderson. Back to Garnett. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Picked by Horford. Cool Hands passes to Schroeder. Here's Cool Hands, and that's not going to go. And at the close of the third. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? It's like guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Cool Hands is out there with Teague, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Horford, and there's the time to finish it off. This game going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that, put up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
his head.
you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Cool Hands, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Karolinko.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Cool Hands. 10 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Rejected by Lopez. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Horford. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Garnett. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Eldon Brand's checked in for Jeff Teague. Lopez kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. There's Garnett, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that's now 17 points for Garnett.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Cool Hands. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Brooklyn leading by 3. Kirilenko dishes to Lopez. He feeds it to Williams. Rejected by Brand. Outside Williams. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And Atlanta has possession. Here's Cool Hands. Into Al Horford. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Millsap against Williams. Johnson up top. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Horford.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Pass to Cool Hands. To take the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Lopez. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Steps back and fires. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for San Antonio.
Brand sets a screen for Horford. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Clock at 6. Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball. And his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
Here's Lopez. That's good. Lopez has got 24 points.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
From the wing, it'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Cool Hands. And Horford, a great combination of skill, speed, and toughness.
Yeah, but he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships in Florida.
Horford with a screen on Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
He dishes it to Lopez. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 28 points for Brook Lopez. The Hawks trail by 5. Brand, a screen on Williams. Here's Cool Hands. No good off the back of the rim.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Williams gets a screen from Garnett. Williams' shot is off.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Outside Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 26.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Here's Lopez. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Lopez has got 30 points.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Horford. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Garnett. Nets leading by 4. Garnett with the screen for Williams. Double team on Williams. Kirilenko against Millsap. Rejected by Brand. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Hawks passing it around. Brand, a screen on Johnson. The shot's good from Cool Hands. Cool Hands got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Here's Lopez, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Here's Cool Hands. On the wing, Williams. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Brand. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Williams passes to Cool Hands. 1:09 left in the 4th. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Passes to Cool Hands. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And Williams, here we go. He kicks it to Garnett. Horford with the block. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams from outside connects. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Johnson with it. 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Lopez. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
So he can't get either to fall. Williams with the ball. Here's Cool Hands. for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Coming off the loss last game, what was the difference?